Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new video. So today I wanted to get ready with you guys using everything under $10. All of these products are under 10. Some of them are my favorites, some of them I have some opinions on. So if you want to get ready with me, let me show you how to create this fun pop of color. You already know, grab your cafecito and let me show you how to get a full face using only makeup that is $10 or under. Before we jump in, a huge thank you to Bob and Brad for sponsoring today's video. You guys know that I love anything that helps with relaxation, and their easy back shiatsu massager has been a total game changer for me. Let me show you why. I spend hours editing videos at my computer, and let's be real, my posture not always the best. By the end of the day, my back hurts, my neck hurts, they're stiff, and I just need a little something. That's where the Bob and Brad Easy Back Shiatsu Massager comes in. Designed for full body relaxation with its curved ergonomic shape, it provides better support and coverage than an ordinary massage pillow. Whether you're at home or in the office, it effortlessly targets your neck, your back, your shoulders, your legs, your calves, and even your feet, so you can literally just relax and be pampered at the same time. With 4 deep kneading 3D massage nodes, it mimics a professional shiatsu massage, helping to relieve soreness, stiffness, and fatigue. So this is perfect for everyone, and even if you have a kid that plays sports, this comes in handy for anyone in your home. If you ask me, my favorite part is that this comes in with a built-in soothing heat therapy. All you have to do is press a button, and this will actually help enhance blood circulation and muscle relief. Plus, it also auto shuts off after 15 minutes for safety, because sometimes I'd be falling asleep, y'all. I'm not even lying. I also really like that just by pressing the button, you can switch modes or turn on or off the heat. So depending on the areas you want to target, you can, switch the modes. And then because it is super lightweight and it has a very long 6-foot cord, you can take it anywhere and be relaxed anywhere, literally. I also wanted to mention that the Bob and Brad Easy Back Massager is even FSA and HSA eligible, so you can use your health benefits to invest in daily relaxation. So grab yours today. I will have a link in my bio, and thank you to Bob and Brad for sponsoring today's video. I just got out of the shower and I needed to get ready, so what better than to get ready, do my makeup on fresh, clean skin. We're gonna start off with the eyes. I'm taking this e.l.f. little bite-sized eyeshadow palette. I don't know the name because apparently it doesn't have it on here, but this is like, I think one of the few or one of the only like all matte palettes that they have. And I'm gonna start off with this shade right here, which is a light taupey brown. And I'm gonna take that all over the crease. I've already set my eyeshadow or my base down, and I'm using my concealer. This is what I'm going to use for my under eyes today, the Rimmel London, what is this, the multitasker concealer. It's become one of my favorites because it does dry down. And like I mentioned to you guys, if you want the new Estee Lauder concealer but you don't want a if you don't want the price tag, I think this one is a great alternative to that. So I'm just going to take this light brown since it does have more of a cool undertone. Let me scoot in a little so I'm not so far. This is going to be the perfect shade. Perfect shade. That's what I said. And then I'm going to go back with that same brush and I'm going to pick up a little bit of this like more caramel shade. And I'm placing it right below just to add a hint of warmth. And then I'm going to take that brown shade on a flat little brush and I'm laying it all over the lid. For my eyeliner, I am using the NYX, or it's not the NYX, the e.l.f. eyeliner. This is like my favorite, super affordable. I actually need a new one, but I'm just going to create a wing. I'm not sure which lashes I should go for. The Kiss Foaming Fur in Black Glamour, or should I do these? I went with these lashes because, I don't know, I just feel like with a smoky eye, you can kind of get away with like dramatic lashes. Let me know if I made a mistake, okay? Let's move on to the face. For my primer, I'm using my Wet n Wild primer. This one is really good. I haven't seen a lot of people using it. But if you haven't tried it already and you want to, maybe you are out of your old primer, you're looking for a new primer, something grippy but hydrating at the same time, definitely try this one. I love how tacky it gets, and it's immediately thick, so you know it's going to be nice and sticky, and it hasn't even dried it down. Actually, I'm just going to use whatever's left on my fingers and run it through my forehead. And thank goodness I'm wearing a towel so I can just clean my fingers as I go. For my foundation, I'm using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in Golden Beige. Do you guys remember when this foundation was like all the hype? That was what? 2016 maybe? Something like that? I don't know. But I do remember everyone and their mother reviewed this foundation. I think me included. I'm pretty sure I reviewed this foundation. Okay, so I like to just push in the foundation. And then towards the end, I do like to go in with a brush. But this just really grips on. Like, oh my gosh. I want to say this is even tackier than the e.l.f. primers. If you guys haven't tried this out, let me know. Let me know if you have or you haven't. I might need to pick up a new shade because I just realized how much lighter this is than me. But you know what? This is when bronzer comes in, and today I wanted to switch it up. I feel like I always use the same bronzers. I'm using this one by Moira Cosmetics. I believe this one is right under $10. If you haven't tried anything from Moira, check out your local HEB if you have one. They have a bunch of Moira Cosmetics. They even have some dual-ended contour and highlight sticks, which I have yet to pick up. I've been eyeing them for a while. I just haven't picked them up for one reason or the other. But their products are really good, especially their eyeshadows, their pressed glitters, their glitter liners. They're all so good, but so underrated. And they have some really good lip liners as well. So I will link them because obviously they have a website, but if you just impatient like me, you just want to get anything or everything in person, check out your local HEB. That's where I get mine. Let's move on to the blush. Y'all, the more I let this foundation sit on my skin, the more I genuinely don't like it. This is the Sheglam Dual Blush, and it is perfection. I think this is probably one of my favorite blushes from Sheglam, and I have tons of them. I don't know, there's something about the undertones of this blush that just screams fresh spring skin. You know, when you're like outside and it's not too hot, but it's just warm enough to give you that like rosiness to your cheeks. This is what it gives. So I really have been into this blush since I got it like a few months ago. And I rotate it a lot, but it's like my go-to when I want something cute and quick. Okay, let me set the under eyes, and I will be using the Fit Me powder just because this is one of the most affordable loose setting powders that I own. I'm just going to use a little bit because, again, my skin is feeling so thick. I don't know. It has to be the foundation, y'all. Like, I have never felt this. My skin just doesn't look like it normally does. And it's not the skincare because I use the same products every morning. So I have a feeling it's a foundation. It's either old and it's just like expired and nasty, or since I didn't use it for so many years, like now that I've tried so many products, like now I realize what's good and what's not. And I don't know, you guys have to let me know. Let's go in with the bronzer. I'm using this one from Lottie London. This one is a really nice bronzer actually, and I totally neglected a lot. So let's go in with a fluffy brush just so it's not so like bam in your face. And I'm going to take some right here, just in the areas where obviously I applied the bronzer. Oh my gosh, girls, what shows are we watching? Okay, let me know. I started Gossip Girl for the first time in my life, and I really like it. I mean, it's a little like youngster, and a lot of the scenes that I'm like, all right, like be for real, but it's a fun show and I enjoy it, and it's kind of like my me time whenever I'm editing or just have mommy time. That's the show that I've been watching. But I'm interested in what you guys are watching. Let me know so I can like, cause I don't know, I get bored easily and I like to switch back and forth between shows. I'm gonna go back with my blush. I'm gonna pick up the powder and I'm gonna apply that in the areas where I applied the cream blush. Then I'm also gonna take some to the nose. Look at how pretty that blush is. I'm looking a little white right here. So let me just take the bronzer. And I'm literally going to run it through my face. If that ever happens to you, you can also take a little bit of your powdered foundation that matches the color of your skin and run it through those areas. But I don't have an affordable powder foundation. So this is the perfect time for you guys to also share your favorite powder foundation, because the one that I use is the one size. It's like my favorite one when I am in the mood for a powder foundation. Other than that, I just use loose powders, but sometimes they can just make your skin look a little too light, and I don't really like that. We're focusing on the eyes again, and I'm using my LA Girl Pastel Dream Auto Eyeliner in the shade Powdered Blue. This is my favorite one to use whenever I'm doing anything blue. It's like the perfect shade. For the lower lash line, I went in with a little bit of blue from the Icy palette from Glamlight. It's called Blue Raspberry Palette. This one, I found it at my local TJ Maxx for like literally like maybe $5 or something. So cannot beat that. And then I am taking a little bit of a shimmering blue and I'm popping that into the inner corner. I really do feel like the blue just brings this whole look to life. Also, I switched my lashes because the lashes I was using they weren't vibing with me. Okay, so we're going to finish off with a little bit of mascara on the bottom lashes. I definitely need to go dry my hair, so let's finish off the face. I'm using this Believe Beauty little palette as it is a highlighter palette. And I'm only going to take a little bit. I don't really want a lot of highlight today, honestly. It's just giving matte skin, and I'm here for it. Okay, so let me finish the rest of my face, my hair, and I'll be back. All right, y'all, I finished my hair. Just did a quick little blowout using my Revlon hair dryer. Why do I feel like it looks so tan? I think it's the blue. But anyways, I did my lip combo off camera. I wasn't sure what to do, but I went with something a little like toned down, a little cool. So I'm using the NYX Duck Plump Plumping Lip Liner in the shade Syringe Sienna. This has been my absolute favorite. And for only $8, it is such a good lip plumping lip liner. And I paired it with the NYX Smooth Whip Matte Lip Cream in the shade Pancake Stacks. It is such a pretty color, and the whipped formula is amazing, and I believe this one is $8. No, this is $10 and this is $8. And then I topped it off with a little bit of this Fresh Kiss Glossy Lip Balm from ColourPop. I believe these are also maybe $7, $8, right under 10. The last thing is I'm setting the skin with the Essence Fix and Last Instant Matte Makeup Fixing Spray or Setting Spray, just to lock in my makeup for the rest of the day. Sorry guys, if you hear a weird noise, it's because my AC just kicked in and it's a little loud. But anyways, so this is a full face using all makeup under 10. Honestly, the face, everything slays. The only thing that I don't know that I like this anymore is the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. I don't know, there's something about this. Maybe this is just not meant to be worn with grippy primers. I will try it one more time before I get rid of it, but let me know your thoughts on this foundation, because this is the second time that I've tried it since years, and I don't know that I love it. But anyways, that is it for me, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to continue to sip on my coconut water. Cheers if you're drinking with me, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. I love you, stay safe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.